Hey guys, Kev here, and I have a disassembly to do for you. This is the Urban EDC Monaco, and I want to take it apart because the pivot started walking a little bit, and I figure maybe I can get in there and somehow make it better. I'm sure I'll make it worse. I already talked to Troy over at Northwoods Leatherworks Co. My boy making the baddest slips in the game. And I want to see if I take this clip off and carry it in a slip. It might be kind of nice to carry in a slip. It's kind of a worry stone type thing. It would remove the area there and you could kind of, caress it. Or I might try to make it where I can clip it to the slip. I don't know. But I like the idea of that. So we'll see. I mean, if you remove this, you're going to have kind of an open area there, but it'd be cool if they would have shipped this with sort of a filler tab that you could put in. This screw is huge, so yeah, there would have been a cool way to probably make that look flush. But anyway, I'm going to take this apart. Now, I really want to unbox some stuff because I got 4 sick packages right here. I have prototypes for the Evolved EDC Rev. I have my Mach 3 here from Wingman, from E-Knives. I have from Dave Warren and Tuya, I have the Tortuga slip joint. And then from Blue Creek Knives, I have the a Hogue OTF. So I have some cool stuff to unbox, but I'm going to do it later. I got to pick up my kid, and I want to just knock one thing out before I do that. So I'm going to be using this new driver that I love. This is the Anso driver from Audacious Concepts. This might be my favorite driver. It just feels so good in the hand. The design is money. So, gotta give them credit for killing it on that. It's just so comfortable to use. It's not small to where you're right up there, precision style, but the way you get grip on this, it feels like it. I freaking love it. I love it. So we're going to have all T8, which is really cool, and a knife this tiny to do that. I'm going to see how the clip interacts here. I think it might just stay stuck to that other side. Those the same length? I hope so. I assume so, yeah. So now it should... I might just need to loosen it a touch. It might be best to just remove it. Let's put that over here. I can show you what it'll look like. And I was curious how this would look underneath. So we just have titanium scale here. Love that engraving. I'm guessing that's where a lot of the cost goes. Some people are questioning the price. But look at that. It's freaking beautiful. Let's see if I can get this out without doing any damage. There we go. We're going to have it. Oh, okay. So it's just like the baby Barlow. The way it all kind of pops together. Got it. Okay. So yeah, maybe not the smartest idea to mess with this, but hey, what are you going to do? Sometimes you got to do dumb shit, you know? So that'll stay there. We have the liner. This is titanium. We've done this already, but there you go. So no lock bar insert. You're going to be carbonized here, so just be careful with that. You don't want to sandpaper it or anything to try to, if you get stick, don't do that. Best thing to do is just clean it with alcohol. Probably just has oil on it. But I would not recommend taking this knife apart unless you really want to, or need to, because these small knives, I don't know, just iffy. You're going to have your Anso and the Urban EDC logo. That's the Anso logo. It's a little dirty in here looking, but I don't know if that's just the Ano. I don't know. And then here we have a washer right there. And make sure I can tell the difference. That side has, yep, I can tell. And we have tiny little bearings. I don't think I have replacements for these. Actually, these are bigger than the ones in the baby Barlow. No way. That would be cool if I finally found a use for these tiny little guys. Here's my bearing collection at the moment. These. Woo! Oh, wait, are those 2mm balls? Hold on. Hey, we can get out our measuring thing. Can never have enough skiffs, guys. I recommend buying a lot of them. So let's just see real quick. We're going to have that 1/8 pivot, I assume. Ooh, no. Oh, wait, I just can't get the stop pin out of there. Yep, 1/8 pivot. Cool, good to know. Clean that with my fingers like an idiot and then put it back. By the way, if you're curious or you want any of the disassembly stuff I have here, it's all listed in the description, as always. So let me clean this too. Go. It's a spinning barrel situation, but there's tooling on both sides, so that's fine. Anyway, so we got that sorted, and then the balls are going to be, I think, yeah, 1/16. They're 3/64. God damn it. So they're that size, man. And these are going to be 1/8, yeah, 1/16. So they won't fit, they'll be too fat. Okay. Plus, these are fine. I need to talk to Skip about making bearings in that size, because I think that's the same as my my chamois bearings. So I could swap these if I wanted to, but note to self, hit up Skip about that, because he now has the 3/64 balls. I put them, if you guys missed the video on that, I put them in my nimble. So this now has 3/64 skiff bearings in it, 5mm 3/64, which is cool. Same as the growler. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. First, I should probably clean these. They probably ran it dry. That's what it looks like here. So I didn't have any issues with lock stick, so I'm not gonna like, oops. I was here, right? I think. Pretty sure. So I'm not going to alcohol anything. I'm just going to kind of put it back together. The edge on this is sharp, but it's not like great. I do wish it came a little bit sharper. Obviously, you're not going to have a good tip, but all right. So let's take a little bit and put it. I want to put some on the. Let me grab a Q-tip. I want to put some on the pivot. Somebody recently told me I should try that more often. I usually clean the pivot down. And I don't oil it. I just assume it'll get some oil on it from what I'm doing, but let's actually put some oil on it, see if that does anything for us. So there we go. And then for these, I'll do my normal trick. Get them rolling. Good. There we go. Put that down. Put our blade, make sure we put the blade on right. It's a little bit of an interesting setup because of the way the stop pin is. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't clean the detent hole. I always like to do that. Oh, shit. Went right through that sucker. That's good, though. I love that they use a pass-through. It's probably my favorite type of detent hole. I need to start asking for that. I haven't thought of that. I need to start asking for that from OEMs. That might help. All right. All right. Put that guy on. Clean my fingers a little bit. Take a little bit of KPL heavy. I'm going to be very careful with this. Take this Q-tip. Very. That was a tiny dot. That's my plan. I don't know if I even got any on there, and that's fine. We're trying to be very sparing with it. All right, and then here, put this side down. All right, time-wise, we're good. That goes there. This goes there. This needs to be able to feed through. So hold on. Okay, got it. No, okay. And that pops on there. Everything's doing good so far. Look at that scale. I don't know. It's just gorgeous to me. Contour, too. All right, is everything in place here? I think so. It should pop everything else where it needs to go. Usually put middle-ish screw. Man, I love this driver. Like, look at how just easy it is for me to manipulate. You know? It's just nice. Always nice having titanium hardware. I hate when you get steel hardware and it wants to jump up to your driver. That's how I scratch shit a lot. Not like bad scratches, but just scratching, you know? You're trying to get the bit in and you kind of slide across the screw because it's steel and it jumps. One thing I do wish is that they had made these flush. These screws are not flush, and it's a little bit annoying. All right, we are centered. That action felt tight, so it is. It's very tight in there. So let's see. Back off a touch. No play. No action. Okay, still going. Back off a touch. Still no play. Okay, we're getting somewhere. So let me get the clip back on. So this guy, so here it is without the clip. Let me tighten these down. Although I am going to have to loosen it to get the glue on, but we'll see. This can't be tight. It is, damn. Look at that. That is frustrating as hell. Isn't that frustrating? Why? That had to have been an accident, right? Let me just see something. Are these shorter? Are any of these shorter? Those are the same. So they're all the same length. I was thinking maybe they should have made, that's probably the problem. They cheaped out, whoever it was, Riot maybe, I don't know who, cheaped out on that because they should have gotten smaller screws for this body screw right here. Because that is just, it's not cool. I mean, look at that. They stick, you know. No, I just don't like that at all. But I'll shut up. So those are all tight. And we want to put it on the non-lock side because I'm left-handed. Slides in like that. G8. Did I show it to you without? There you go. So I don't know if I would rock it like without the screw. Maybe, you know, here, I'll show you with the screw. And I could probably fit a low profile screw in there. I'm sure I have something from the Riot. Downside to this is it's a little harder to manipulate because you don't have a clip to grab, but it's more comfortable. So, I don't know. It works. It's not like bad. It's just different. So, but it kind of looks a little, it doesn't look bad, I guess. It looks fine. But it would have been cool with a filler tab that, you know, seated a flush screw into, and then it would have looked great. But I digress. go. Screw on. I do like that it's reversible. I mean, that's pretty damn cool. Look at that action. On a freaking tiny ass knife. So, alright, I gotta figure this out now. Screwing it in. Get a little resistance. Tight. And yeah, this one's gonna be hard, guys. This one requires a little bit of finesse. No play. Okay. A little bit of play, and there we go. Shit. All right, let's figure this out. Start feeling resistance. That's not tight enough. Yeah, this one's gonna suck, guys. All right, let's go to shot. And I gotta get going too, so. Let her rip. Oh, and it stands up like that. That's fucking awesome. Pretty good. Center. The only thing I'm worried about is that was way too easy to keep maneuvering. So I'm thinking that glue didn't do shit. Yeah, maybe it did. No play. Drops to your nail. Shakedown. So I will carry it like this, and if it starts to loosen up, then we know obviously that the glue didn't hold, but I think it might. I really love this knife. Yes, it's small, and yes, it's not going to be the best EDC knife ever, but it's fucking cool, man. It is really cool. It has that factor to it. It's got the worry stone thing, the beautiful engraving. It's got a liner lock. I mean, it just has a lot of cool stuff going on, and it does work as a knife pretty well, especially with just like a little EDC kind of blade where you're just going to, open a package or whatever. It's very safe for that. It's probably very workplace friendly. Like, how many people are going to question this thing? You take this out and you go here, you got to open it for them, I guess. So you got to, put it down to the side and pop it and then be like, here, It's not going to look menacing to anybody. You're just holding this tiny little knife, So, I don't know. You guys let me know what you think of this one. I really dig it. I may do a full review. I'm not sure. I already kind of did one on the prototype. I don't love these screws. They bother me. That's my biggest gripe. The flipper tabs, sometimes I tend to miss it. But it's more to do with me just not taking the time to properly hit it. But I like that it's so low profile, though. So, like, I'll take the trade-off, you know what I mean? You just have to, you know, make sure you catch that jimping. It could have been a little more aggressive, I think. But it's really good. I also did kind of attempt to put a little more pressure on that detent when it was apart, if you noticed. So I may have done that. But it's perfect. I mean, the detent's perfect for me. You know, when I'm not on camera and being weird and have oil on my fingers. But, oh. Nah. I mean, look at that. Shakes down to your nail. It's crazy. All right, I'm going to let this sit, even though at this point we probably already jacked it up. Did I mark it up already? What was that little piece of glitter I saw there? See that little shine right there? It's like I hit it with something. It might just be in the... It sparkles. The whole knife sparkles. I don't know what that is. See that? I don't remember chipping it or anything. But... I think it was just probably from the engraving process. All right, that's it. I love you guys. A little Anso video right there. Let me know if you got one of these, if you're thinking about getting one, etc. I love you guys. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day, and I will catch you later.